Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam and I welcome you all to my channel. In today's video, I will tell you how to read newspaper in an easy way. Just by reading newspaper, you will be able to become expert in English. Newspaper is a great source of knowledge. Newspaper gives us lot of new words and phrases, and hence it is important to read newspaper. But how to read newspaper? There are some right ways, some wrong ways to read newspaper. If you use the right technique, can gain maximum advantage. You can gain more information and learn more from newspaper. Let me tell you a small story. I am a music teacher. In my music institute, there is one student. His name is Abhimanyu. He speaks English so well. His English is flawless. Everyone likes his English. So one day, I asked him, Abhimanyu, who teach you English? From where you learned English? He said, Sir, I read newspaper every day. And that is how I learned English. He also shared with me some tricks and some tips, which I am going to share with you today. So my dear friend, let's begin this lesson. And yes, watch till the end. And if you like this video, please do subscribe. You really need to make reading the news part of your daily English practice. It will help you boost your English reading skill. Also, you can see a big improvement in your English vocabulary. So when you read newspaper, along with your reading improvement, you learn a lot of vocabularies. So let's learn how to read the newspaper. When you start reading a newspaper, first read the headings. Okay, just go through the headings. Front page, the middle page, all the pages. Just read the headings. Let me show you what you can do. So this is the newspaper. Okay, I have opened the newspaper online. So first, you just have to read the headlines. India will be your trusted global partner. Prime Minister promises semiconductor makers. Let's go down. Okay, next. For G20, India and Japan try to frame a consensus document. Let's read this one. Gurgaon, fake call center, busted. 12 held. Next. Scared to go back. Fear that we will be killed. Manipur residents. So in this way, you can read all the headings first. Whichever heading you want to read, then you can read in details. If you feel reading newspaper is boring, reading newspaper takes a lot of time, then I would suggest you one thing. Just read the section which is of your interest. Most news sites, okay, these days have many different sections that you can choose from. Common news sections include like national news, international news, local news, editorials where people write their views, sports section, entertainment, fashion, health. There are so many sections, weather, education. So all these topics you will find on national or local newspapers. Whichever interests you, you can read. Whenever you read newspaper, try to read in contents. For example, if you read an article about the environment and plastic waste, then you will see English words and phrases that are related to the same topic. All of these words and phrases will be in context of the environment and plastic wastes. Also, if you are reading something related to environment, you will come across different words like pollution, like ecosystem, acid rain, climate, deforestation. Try to learn these words. Similarly, if you are interested in entertainment section, there also you will find different types of words like movies, amusement, recreation, enjoyment, production. So read all the sections. It's not that if you are interested only in environment or if you are interested only in entertainment, you will read those. No. Today you read entertainment, tomorrow environment, next day you read some other sections. In this way, you will be able to add more and more vocabularies in your mind. You will be able to understand the other sections also. This is very important if you want to develop your English reading comprehension skill. It is also great for improving your range of English vocabulary. So, always try to read in context. Let's move on to the next one. When you come across phrases and expressions which you have never heard of, but you feel this can be important, okay? So in that case, you can note it down or just highlight, or you can underline those words or phrases. And also one important thing, whenever you read a newspaper, try to read little loud. It's not very loud, just little loud. At least you can hear and your mouth will be doing the work. What happens here is that when you read loud, you are also speaking. Your fluency level is also increasing, is also improving. And yes, whenever you read newspaper, don't try to translate it in your mother tongue. Now you may think, why I am giving importance to speaking here? Remember that your goal is to become capable of using those newly acquired phrases and expressions in your conversations. So if you just read in your mind, you are reading it. Your mouth is not doing any work, and that is not helping you to become fluent in English. So it is very important you combine the two, newspaper reading and speaking, for the biggest benefit of your spoken English improvement. Got it, my dear friend? Let's come to the very important part. How to read the newspaper to improve your vocabulary. I will give you a step-by-step process. Just follow this. You cannot ignore or you cannot disagree saying that newspaper doesn't help. Reading the news every day, your range of English vocabulary will grow to a massive level. This is the main advantage of reading newspaper, and you should take it seriously. So I'm sharing with you few steps which you can follow to improve your vocabulary. Find a new word when reading the news. This is the first one. Good. Next, write the new word in your English vocabulary notebook. Make a notebook and write down those new words. Look up the meaning of those words in your dictionary. Next, write the meaning down in your notebook. Think of a sentence of your own using the same word. If you find it difficult, you can search in the Google. Just type that word and write sentences. Finally, write the sentence in your notebook. So what you are doing here? Writing a word, finding the meaning, finding a sentences, and then try to frame your own sentences. When you are comfortable, try to use that word in your daily conversation. So my dear friends, if you are serious that you want to learn English and you want to improve your vocabulary, newspaper can seriously help you. It helped me a lot. I can tell you, your English will be much better if you read newspaper on a regular basis. 10 minutes of reading newspaper every day can do wonders in your life. Your vocabulary will get better and better. So my dear friends, this is the lesson for today. If you have any question, you can ask me. And yes, do you read newspaper? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video.